Hello, this is Dave at TitleSearch.com. In this video, we're going to be talking about where to find a sales price for a property on the title search. First of all, is the sales price of a property listed on a title search? Well, it depends on a few factors. In some cases, the transaction which transfers a property is on some type of a warranty deed or a grant deed. In that case, there may be a listing of the transfer amount known as the consideration of that property spelled out on the deed itself. In many cases, that consideration is listed as a nominal amount, meaning that instead of saying the full sales price, such as $450,000, it'll simply say for $10 and other good and valuable consideration, this property is transferred. By the statute of frauds, every real estate transaction has to be in writing, and in most cases the transfer has to show a consideration or a transfer amount that's given, but it doesn't have to be the full amount. So if that's the case, how is the sale amount determined? A couple ways to look at it. First of all, you may be able to look at the corresponding mortgage which went along with that transfer and look at a percentage. For example, most mortgages are done at a specific percentage of a property. So if you see a mortgage that's $350,000 even, well, that mortgage as a percentage of the $400,000, you'll have a percentage basis. It could be 25% down, 20% down, 10% down. So if you look at the percentage difference between the mortgage and higher amount, you can extrapolate what the sales price might be. Another way to take a look and determine the selling price is to look at the documentation fees. On every recorded document, the county will charge fees based on the value of that document. So for example, if the selling price is $400,000 and they charge, let's say, $10 per thousand, then you might have a $400 transaction fee with the docs on the doc stamps. The tax assessor is another place to possibly get a value. The assessed value of a property in many cases will be determined by the sales price. So if you look at the assessed value of a property and see that it shows a certain amount and it was updated at the exact same time that property was transferred, you may be able to interpret that as the sales price that was reported to the tax assessor or tax collector. In worst case scenario, if there's no title documents that show the sales price, you can possibly get a value using comparable sales, showing recent transactions of properties in the area that are similar in size, recent in time, and close by in proximity. That might get you a sales price. Some title searches will also include comps, so you'll have that information. So if you're looking for the sales price on a title search, get with a title expert, have them go through the search with you to find where the property value or sales price might be. If you have more questions, you can reach us at TitleSearch.com, and we'd be glad to help.